And now, Negative 43 KUNT TV presents Analysis Today with Rich Baritone. Now, live from the KUNT TV newsroom, here is Rich Baritone.
Welcome to Analysis Today. I'm Rich Baritone. Today, we look at one of the most vexing questions facing trolls today. Why is Cyraxx so much more, quote, popular, end quote, than Tyree Sneed? There is no easy, obvious answer to this question. Let's start with their musical delusions. Tyree Sneed believes himself to be a world-renowned platinum-selling rapper.
You all act like girls. I thought you were supposed to be a boy. Maybe that's why you got a boy toy. Soft as a chew toy. You a straight soy boy.
He is not, of course. He programs none of his own beats, preferring to use royalty-free backing tracks while just as often stealing them outright. He has no sense of rhythm, time, or rhyme, or any clue as to how to write lyrics. Not that I personally know anything at all about writing lyrics. Or do I? Tyree Sneed claims to be the world's best singer, better than Elvis Presley, by a long shot, as he would say.
Can't get away from you, can't get away. Oh, honey, you taking over me. When will you see what you're doing to me?
As Sneed is clearly tone deaf, with no clue relative to breathing, phrasing, dynamic scales, or anything else relating to singing, a great deal of the laughs to be found in Tyree Sneed's content comes from his musical misadventures. You don't have to search for the funny with Tyree Sneed's music because the funny is in your face.
When will you see what you're doing to me?
Tyree Sneed does not, however, claim an ability to play a musical instrument, and he never has. In fact, he looks down on people that play musical instruments out of pure jealousy. It is the only musical skill that Tyree Sneed has no delusions about. Cyraxx's musical delusions run deeper. Much deeper, actually. Cyraxx shares with Sneed a delusion of popularity relative to his music, though Tyree Sneed's popularity delusion is much stronger than Cyraxx's. Cyraxx is notorious for stealing backing tracks, as is Tyree Sneed. But Cyraxx is a better rapper than Tyree Sneed for no other reason than Cyraxx tries to stay on beat.
One single night, one single day before it all just slips away with the paradise I do not know. To the joy I never had, I'm all alone, isolated on my throne. Why have ye forsaken me? The days I number themselves into the gray and
Something Sneed disregards completely. I, of course, say this as an old man with no clue about rap. From this point, Cyraxx's musical delusions surpass Tyree Sneed's by a wide margin. Cyraxx believes himself to be a virtuosic multi-instrumentalist. Let's look at his guitar strangling first, as I know something about playing guitars poorly. The first thing you notice is that Cyraxx doesn't know how to tune a guitar. The next thing you'll notice is that he knows no chords or scales, let alone any songs.
Y'all motherfuckers can't even play fucking Black Sabbath, man. Like, come on. That's fucking sad, dude.
The next thing you notice are the guitars themselves. Though they're only $79, and he has never bragged about the quality of his guitars. Larry guitars can be good beginner's guitars if they're set up properly. You just know his guitars have never been set up and doubtless have the same shitty strings on them that they came with. Not that making his guitars sound better would help him, because it wouldn't. Cyraxx also fancies himself as a keyboard player of considerable skill and an expert on music theory. Yet, he doesn't use the black keys on a keyboard because he thinks the human voice can't hit sharps or flats.
Cause see, a vocal cord does not go to a black key. A vocal goes to a white key.
Baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings,
and has no clue about music theory, even when he affects a posh accent while talking about it in an attempt to cover his ignorance.
Because that is my job as a music artist, to give the fans what they truly desire and what they enjoy me doing. So you can go fuck yourself. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, mods, take care of these two gentlemen, please. Matter of fact, Martin, please show our good friend here Pepperwood to the door. In other words, ban him, please.
Finally, there's Cyraxx's singing, which is horrible, worse than Tyree Sneed's, and therefore comedy. Cyraxx's singing is every Bad Idol audition condensed into a thalidomide baby.
Right now, I'll stop this somehow. I'll make it go away. Can't be here no more. Sickness is the only way. I will someday die.
His screaming is, however, black metal as hell.
Tell me what the fuck is wrong.
He does it wrong, of course, because of course he does. The idea of Cyraxx in corpse paint, fronting a band named Eternal Moonlight Goblin, is a ticket I would buy. The effect of all of this is absolutely roll on the floor funny. As such, Cyraxx gets the nod for having funnier musical content than Tyree Sneed, as it's more varied in its incompetence, so it provides laughs on a wider scale, just not a musical scale. Next, let's look at variety of topics. Tyree Sneed's topics are as follows: his superiority over everyone, loving or hating Jenny, Christina, his imaginary fortune, which includes 5 luxury whips, useless penny stocks, and his non-existent mansion, discussing businesses that are, as they say, figments of his imagination, and screaming at his trolls while refusing to confront them.
Because all y'all some fucking hoes, some fucking worthless trash. I don't give a fuck. That's what you want, is it not?
That's it. That's all there is to it. Cyraxx's content varies much more than Tyree Sneed's. Cyraxx's e-racing videos are consistently hysterical.
You motherfucker!
Cyraxx has far more musical delusions, again, than Tyree Sneed, so there is more comedy surface area there, I'll say. Cyraxx fake cries more than Tyree Sneed, which is always gold.
These people, these evil people have literally fucking made full-blown websites dedicated, literally fucking dedicated to dehumanizing me.
And Cyraxx will confront his trolls and does so on a regular basis. Cyraxx hates Music Biz Marty, but he is on Music Biz Marty's panels all the time, where he is confronted by multiple trolls, knows he will be confronted by multiple trolls, and joins Marty's panel anyway.
You were screaming at me earlier and telling me that I killed
Because you deserve it, you piece of shit!
Same thing.
Shut up, Morty! I don't deserve shit! Everything you've done to me needs to quit! You need to back off! Enough is enough! You've bullied me for 6 fucking years! It's time to grow up!
Tyree Sneed doesn't have the guts to do that, and his content suffers because of that. So, on Variety of Topics, Cyraxx wins again. Next, let's look at the conditions of their life and how this may relate to the popularity question. Tyree Sneed is on his own. He is currently doing what he has done for years, living in a shelter 5 to 6 days a week and getting a motel room on payday. This is why Sneed's streams have been once a week as of late. And he's also been forced to post to his community wall to give vent to himself because he has no access to Wi-Fi. Sneed is washing dishes in some restaurant for no other reason than it guarantees him 1 meal a day. Tyree Sneed's possessions fit into 2 backpacks. He walks everywhere he goes because he is banned from the Austin, Texas bus system. He has no family, and his life is miserable. On the other hand, Cyraxx lives with his grandmother. He eats when he is hungry. He doesn't work at all. The bedroom that Cyraxx rarely leaves is filled with Cyraxx's possessions. They wouldn't fit in 2 backpacks. Cyraxx doesn't drive his own car or even own a car, though if he needs to go somewhere, Sally is there to give him a ride. Cyraxx is a leech. Cyraxx too is miserable, but despite all of this, his life is better than Sneed's, but not better than Drake's by a long shot. Really, think about that for a minute. Cyraxx's life produces more content than Sneed's life because, and I cannot believe I'm about to say this, Cyraxx's life is more varied. And Cyraxx has 24/7 internet access. Tyree Sneed doesn't. So therefore, Cyraxx, quote, wins, end quote, this column. Having said this, Cyraxx couldn't live Tyree Sneed's life for 1 minute. Well, neither could I. So maybe that's not the big point I thought it was. Then there is their shared enjoyment of domestic abuse. Both Sneed and Cyraxx have histories of domestic violence and being abusive on YouTube. Cyraxx has hit his grandmother, hurt his girlfriend during a, quote, blackout, end quote, and punched some other dude who proved himself vaginal by not turning Cyraxx into a skid mark. Tyree Sneed has been criminally abusive to Jenny online, beat a woman in front of her children, and is currently running from a warrant for attacking his own mom with a dresser drawer. You thought I was going to say his dick, didn't you? They both lose this column, as none of this will grow an audience. Goes without saying, but I thought I should throw it in there. Of course, there's the ultimate factor. Cyraxx is more unintentionally funny than Tyree Sneed. Tyree Sneed is totally consumed by rage, which in and of itself is not at all funny.
I need the file. Don't talk to me ever again. Do not say shit. Do not fake cry on my show, pussy bitch. I'm gonna ask you again. Stop escalating the convo, you fuck addict.
While Cyraxx does have a lot of rage, he seems to be able to set it aside on occasion and participates in more laugh-generating leisure activities than Tyree Sneed ever has.
Oh, stop. You motherfucker.
I don't deserve shit!
When you throw in the legion of highly talented creators over in Cyraxx corners that really understand how to edit Cyraxx's material for maximum laughs, little old Sneedville doesn't stand a chance. We here at negative 43 KUNT-TV will never make a video that will get 34,000 views in 3 days, which is just fine by us because the KUNT family of stations isn't in this for the views. We're in it for the malicious laughs and the psychological damage. So in conclusion, Cyraxx is massively more, quote, popular, end quote, than Tyree Sneed for all the reasons we just talked about, and I'm sure there are even more reasons than that. What do you think? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think, or you can email KUNTTV@richbaritone.com. That's richbaritone.com. This has been Analysis Today with Rich Baritone. I am Rich Baritone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.